Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Camerascore, where we discuss all things media. And today we are back with the story of toys. Are these toys telling a great story, or do they need to be thrown in the boxes and put in the garage, never to be seen again? Let's find out. Let's start with the positives.
There's a package for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you!
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
Oh, extinction! Not again!
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
Now, I will admit, I definitely was not excited for this film. The fourth one was so-so. I wasn't super excited for them to come back, and I feel like they've had way too many sequels. But I was pleasantly surprised, and I have to shut up. It was good. It was good. I cannot lie. The animation, superb as always, somehow even more superb than usual. Pixar has been forever the GOAT. But here they elevate it to another level. It almost looks photorealistic at times, with the Buzz Lightyears coming out the water and the effects of that, and the interactions between the toys and the kids, and even the technology now. However funny that technology that can access all of the internet is, which is kind of crazy because if all these things are sentient, that means we have mini Terminators in the version of these leapfrog tablets everywhere. But it's a kids movie. They do the right thing. They're not that bad. But hey, we're watching you. But the animation is spectacular. The voice work is always. We have Tom Hanks and other crazy mainstays from all throughout. There's nothing that can be done greater in terms of voice work than the ones we have. There's just superb work. The fact that the same actors remain and come back is just amazing too. I wonder how they're convincing them to make these mini movies. Maybe they just like it, but that's besides the point. Amazing voice work. Even the story here is not that bad. Now again, we'll get into that in the negatives, but for the most part, it is new and refreshing, addressing what is going on where kids now kind of just interact with iPads, even though it's not as widespread as adults may make it seem. People still play soccer, go outside, and do all these other things. It's just not in the same amounts as before. It gets dragged a little bit here and there where they have a sleepover and they're all on just iPads. I feel like that's still a form of connection, but that's neither here nor there. But they're battling the technology. But throughout this journey, they learn to embrace technology, stop being boomers, let go of the past and embrace what is now while still helping out Bonnie. Which, interestingly enough, we kind of forgot about Bonnie because she was barely in the last film and it wasn't even really about her. But this time, we get Woody's counterpart, Sally, Jessie. This one's more about her personal journey, learning her past and exploring how she had previous owners and she can't really deal with essentially being forgotten and left behind. Now, I think the concepts here, and I have to give it to Toy Story, they always take a surprising level of depth and darkness, especially with the third one. But in this one, it's really about being hurt multiple times and becoming quote-unquote obsolete, and whether it's worth it to try and put your heart out there for more risks. This can be applied to relationships and just any interpersonal reaction or interaction with other people in general. Really well done, really heartfelt, almost tears shed at certain points. When she turned and she said, "No, I don't play with toys anymore," I was like, damn, that must hurt. Another positive is the music. Ever since You Got a Friend in Me, they have just been at the pinnacle of just cinematography, sound design, and the score. Oh my goodness. The music is very, very, very good. Even the tense moments are just delivered with an orchestra opera kind of importance that just makes you feel the emotions of these toys, because that's what they really are. But just superb work on the music. It was both noticeable and contributed to the scene. Like I said, if the music is in there, you either don't notice it or you notice it so much that it contributes. It should not be taken away. And I really love that they did that. That being said, I really do like all of those aspects of the film. The only negative I can say is,
You know Bonnie better than anyone. What does your gut say?
Bonnie still needs us. Our time ain't over yet.
We're gonna need backup.
The fact that this has been done so many times with different iterations, I get it. Your kid grows older, they leave you behind. But how many times are we going to do this story with slight differences, be it sent to a daycare or made obsolete by a spork or made obsolete by technology? Again, good story, good characters, good animation. It's just how many times are we going to do this before it gets old? I feel like the very same kids from the story. I've grown up with Toy Story, but I'm ready to leave it behind, and I think many people are too. It's still a good film. It's still a good film, don't get me wrong. But it's just like these are different iterations, almost like some controlled variable experiment where the only thing tweaked is the thing making them obsolete, be it age, be it college, be it technology. I just feel like this has been done to death already, over and over and over and over again. And I feel like at this point, we're going to reach a Fast and Furious level paradox of them just continually being made obsolete by something and having to overcome the odds, as it were. I just feel like let this be the last one. I'm not mad at it. It was still good, even though I didn't want to like it. But at the same time, let it go. Like that one backpack hanging on by a thread. Let it go. A good film, just plagued by the sameism. It's the same as the previous films. I'm sorry. I love them. They have a huge place in my heart, but let them go. But I'm just here for the camera score. And this is a good film. Not amazing, not spectacular. It's good. Again, plagued by the previous issues. And that is why I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 toys built out of 10. 8 children that left their toys behind out of 10. 8 leapfrog tablets out of 10. But you let me know. Was this a masterpiece and I'm getting it wrong and Pixar is back in this way and they should make a 6th one? Or is it time to really put the toys away in the box and grow up and become a real adult? No Pinocchio. You let me know in the comments. Also let me know what else you'd like me to review, and I'll see you guys on the next one.